We're back for another round of punishment. So last time, we gave our best attempt at the no XP, no Ballista challenge. And at the end of that stream, I picked some omens that I thought would be the smart ones to choose. And I went with base stats. Dexterity, I think, is a no-brainer. Fierceness, probably good. Scavenging, I think, still has a place. That 20% yield for one is just too good to pass up. Omen of Softening and Omen of Violence. Omen of Softening is a big help against gargoyles, and then Omen of Violence is perhaps the one that we could talk about. Now, the one that I wanted to come back and look at here is Omen of the Outpost. Wooden walls and barricades gain health. I do think that I want to be a little more aggressive in our zone control this time around. And there is a temptation to drop violence for outpost and just cap ourselves at wooden walls and maybe do a layer of walls and then a layer of barricades as kind of like a protective type of thing. I think we're going to go with this, and I'm going to build our walls a little further out and use the seer to kind of buy us some time. But I want to have an alley behind the walls where people can come in. Hey, Alex, thank you as always for coming by to say hi. Have a wonderful rest of your day as well. All right, so let's do that. We're sticking with Apoc 5, a punishing Apoc level to be sure, but let's get this party started. Yeah, and you can see through them in Lusters, which is the thing that I'm really interested in. I think that's going to be an important component. What do we have here? We have 3 heroes. All of them appear to have both their arms, which is more than I can say about our last run. So let's see. We have a Druid who is cruel and muscular. Not terrible. We could do some poison shenanigans with them. An assassin, wise smoker. Actually, kind of dig Thorndike here. I'm actually going to put some... These are not going to be my normal stuff, but I think we're going to do that, and I think we're going to... we're going to grab this and try and take advantage of that early isolation. And then I might actually... But the shield might stay over here. So Eleonora looks like they got some poison something or other going on. And then Calanthe is a pickpocket, heavy sleeper, and tall. Pretty unremarkable. I'm happy to leave her. 5% resistance reduction on that is nothing to sneeze at. I do think of all of the people, let's get everybody around 10% accuracy. Energy potion, okay. You can keep that. Our pants rolls were a little bad, but the goal is going to be to get people to come in. So we're gonna do some softening, but we are largely gonna let everybody in. So let's start this off. Yeah, 30% isolation for free is never a bad thing. But yeah, we're gonna get a seer. We're gonna be a little more aggressive with our searing. Oh, shocking! Bats. $60 times 3 is exactly 180. So this kills. I don't really want to kill. Now, oh, I didn't take leaps. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. This is an interesting maneuver, but I think we need someone over here. You call them bats, but never winged devils. I think winged devils is implied. Historically, wooden walls plus dirt walls inside of the wood as a fortification were quite OP compared to pure stone walls, but wood rots, so they're OP for a short time. That's some good medieval truth right there, I will say. Clearly we need you to hang around a bit more, Alex, to just to drop some medieval knowledge bombs on us. I appreciate it. Let's see. Don't really want to have you end up there. You're fine here. All right. Yes, I felt that leaps underperformed, so I am happy to not have them on the docket. Ooh, that's almost a double kill? Dang, that's too much. Yeah, no, I'm not missing leaps. I wouldn't say I'm missing it, Bobs. But by the same token, there's always a bit of muscle memory where I'm like, how do I play this version of the game that I've created for myself? This guy's really annoying. But I guess we'll just do that. Having blockers on round one is really kind of lame, especially when they do such a good job getting in the way. Like, these blockers are S tier. They're at the front of every column. I let this guy come in, which I'm not thrilled about. But I don't think there's much we could have done there. Okay, he did not come in. So good news. Get out of here, you jerk. Oh, boo. Didn't mean to kill them there. Although I guess this is, now that I think about it, and this is an interesting observation. For this area over here, it may not be the worst thing to just try and create a mountain like right here. Because like this area is gonna get super something. Let's see, you have 5 movement, so we can do that, and you'll come in and you shouldn't cause any problems. But now this will also get easier once we have the capacity to destroy these ruins, which are super in the way. Super duper in the way. Can I get any? It looks like I can't. I'm really kind of hemmed in here in terms of who I can shoot. This water is ruining my fun a wee bit. Actually, nobody's coming in to hit this. This is good. I think we'll, like, stand here. And then I think we're just going to armor up here. I guess this guy... No, this guy will die before he gets in. You're guarding that. All right. Next turn's when we put the pedal to the metal. This guy's going to hit our house. Because bats prioritize buildings over the rest, which is still to this day very frustrating. Good gravy. It's really... The vision of when you're trying to keep blockers alive is unpleasant. Also, this guy did not move far enough to make it in after all of my efforts to try and get him to come in. So see, if we stand here, then we're okay. And we can send one of these back here. It's very unlikely to kill anybody. Hey, Mellow Fresh, welcome to stream. You caught me mid-sneeze. My apologies. Let's see. So let's get our defenses up. This is probably as good a turn as any for hitting that block potion. Ah, it's been a sneezy season. It's been a sneezy season. Trying to take advantage of the opportunism bonus that we're getting. And one of the comments that I got on last run that I thought was very helpful. So thank you to whoever left it. I apologize, I don't remember. But we also talked about it on stream, so not completely without precedent. But leaving a line of injured enemies along your defenses is very good for business. Now let's see, I think... No, I guess we will let people continue to trickle through. I'm just... Man, we're hitting way too good with that. I do not think it's entirely common sense. So, yeah, I think that there's a nuance there that was not immediately evident to me. Which, you know, I mean, I only have 830 hours in the game, so, you know, there's definitely room to grow. Let's see, let's just get rid of this guy. Let's see, I think we can afford to use a blaze there. Now we're getting to the part where this person needs to come around. And the come around is going to be a little bit rough. Leapfrog would have made it easier, but so would being able to destroy ruins. Can you... You can't. I'm trying to think if there's a way to get rid of this guy. Like, most of these should funnel this way. So we could fight in from the back, but I think that's... Can I reach you? No. Well, skill range would have gone a long way, too. What, are you going to be... Could you run out and do this? You probably couldn't. What about you? Can you... Ah, there we go. Alright. It's not super pretty. It leaves this a bit more open than I wanted to, but it means that now you... Oh. I squandered a few movement points there. That was a mistake. But soon we'll have them in the mix, too. Alright. But now, good things promise to happen now. Maybe. Hate that that turned out that way, but... I mean, unfortunately, I have folks wrapping around that I don't think we can afford to sleep on. But most everybody out here is injured, which I think is good for business. Wait, what do you got left? Oh, nothing. You got nothing left. All right, let's see what we do with this. All right, then I'm just going to physically block here. And we should, oh, what the heck is this? I stopped paying attention up here. I was like, ah, it's all fixed. I made a mistake. Where was I? Oh, I didn't get this guy. I made another mistake. That guy's just not dying now. That was a bit of sloppiness. Haste makes waste, it does. It does indeed. We're still firmly in we're firmly in protected territory. We'll have you come do this. Like, we're not in any danger of losing the S rank, is what I mean to say. Oops. Crits. Pesky, pesky crits. Yeah, I took last night off. I kicked my feet up and relaxed a little bit, so. What a difference a day can make. Hey, Drowsy, yes. This is another attempt at the no XP Apoc 5 Lakeburg run. That is the plan. And then I think we'll just do this, and I'm gonna try and let them come in. Someone's gonna have to come around here to get the job done. All right. Good enough. Blockers was an annoying first night. I think there are definitely better nights that we could get, but we came out relatively unscathed. Look at those level ups. Hooray. Okay, we got the 2 mountains, which is really all you can ask for. So I'm going to try and be very judicious with our use of resources. So we are going to build. Hold on, let's get our night reward first, because we won't be able to reroll it. Scepter is a very strong weapon as we start to get into big enemies. I think just getting a second weapon is pretty good. I would love to see a level 1 weapon. Let's roll and see if we can do it. Show me a level 1 weapon. Alright, no dice. A lot of prop bounces on this. And skill range. think we grab the 2 prop bounces. We can put it on our hand crossbow, and it makes Blaze perform significantly better. And then we can take the 5 accuracy helm and put it here to keep your accuracy reasonably okay. Bump your accuracy up, and then dodge and armor. I'll take the mana regen instead. So we'll ditch that. So now that we've done that, we're not going to be getting any other items here. So let me remove some of the detritus. So I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the walls, wooden walls, specifically reinforced wooden walls, one in from the haven edge. That's my plan. I think we can afford to leave this here though. So that gets us our 2 big ruins. I don't know that we need to go any further than that. So I'm planning to put the wall at this tier here. We'll see how that goes, though. Now, I want to go with a heavy tilt on production, but I think gold mines are the better first investment. And then we'll see what we can do for getting some weapons. I kind of feel like opportunism could go pretty hard. The adamantium rifle is pretty tempting as well to get some slowdown going early. I think for 26 that's a good buy. The hand crossbow is good. And then we're going to sell a little bit to pick up one more item, probably the sword. Maybe the axe is too expensive. The tome actually feels pretty good. So what can we sell? Regular old kettle helms aren't doing much for us. This kettle helm is decent enough. But these 2 can go. And that gets us to... we need a few more gold. Where's our minus accuracy pants? Both of our minus accuracy pants are kind of okay. Fire throw I'm probably never going to use. That can be our last. Alright, so let's see. So we'll go hand crossbow because we invested in the propagation bounces. I think that's good. I don't need a lot of movement on this hero, so we'll go with that. And then the classic combo of Tome Hammer is going to be our number 3. Hey! Station FGC, thank you so much for the follow and welcome into the stream. All right, so we can stand on the edge. I don't think we build any walls yet. Don't think we need them. So let's just get in a night 2. We'll pool our resources. Oh my gosh, bats? No. On Lakeburg? And also, can we talk about the game's decision to give us blockers again? We want both of these to come all the way in, so I'm just gonna hit them. Never ever surprised to see bats. Lakeburg is Batville. Population us. These, as long as it doesn't crit, these are still not kills. That's pretty good. Okay. Hey, Abigail, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got another challenge run on our hands. All right, I'll dump this here because I really want these guys to be total pushovers when they come in. So we'll move you there and we'll move you there. All right. Here we go. We have not wasted money, Abigail, as of yet. I went for 2 gold mines on the first night, along with 2 houses. I didn't spend any materials, but I did leave the house here. I left the shop here. If in terms of omens, I went for outposts because I think I'm gonna stick with wooden walls and barricades and do like a layer of walls and then maybe a layer of barricades, but I'm undecided about that. And then other than that, we went with the core stats. So resistance reduction, dexterity, and fierceness. Because my perspective is that gargoyles, aka winged, aka bats, whatever you want to call them, are really annoying, and it's really nice to have a little bit of resistance reduction. I'm super annoyed that this bat decided to fly on top of this, but whatever. Get out of here, you jerks. Let's see. Need to get a second target here. There we go. We also picked up an interesting trinket that I'm not saying it's going to make a big difference in the run, but having this guy injured back here is a little annoying. I might still do this just to slow things down. Killing 1 isn't a big deal. Whoops. Make it 2. Have you block here. Yeah, I feel like they were one of the more impactful enemies that we ran into. On Lakeburg specifically. But now we picked up 2 propagation bounces on our hand crossbow. So I'm thinking blazes are going to be super efficient for a minute here. Now we have bonus stuff, so we'll just toss some resistance reduction in there. And then we'll also toss some in here. And then we'll poke at the bats. Yeah, Abigail. That was kind of the thinking. And we will we'll see how it works out. One interesting thing is Thorndyke here got Assassin, so we're floating a spicy 30% accuracy on this hero, which is certainly something. Rather than moving to there, if we move to here, I think this gives us a lot better protection. 30% isolation. What did I say? How did my mouth betray me this time around? Did I say opportunism? I uttered accuracy. What? That doesn't even make sense. I'm talking gibberish. So the problem... Okay, so if I stand here, this thing can still fly around me. So I guess we have to poke it again. There we go. That solves you. This solves... Should have looked at that. Spending 2 AP on poison there was not in my best interest. Hey, Adex, welcome. Yeah, Blazes. I saw the potential early here, and I was like, I think I need to try and make something of this because it's such an interesting windfall to get. Thorndyke's doing a lot of damage, I will say. Let's see, you guys might come in. You're gonna keep chewing on this wall until you're blue in the face. Okay, so this one's looking good, especially with the central. Ooh, this guy was that was a bit of a miss there on my part. I didn't notice him. Good effort, slightly disappointing result. These breakpoints. Actually, I think I need to be a little more careful here. Okay. Good enough. Now, this bat, I'm going to use an energy potion here to try and slow him down. Because it uses 3 of the most... wait a second. So, because 3 uses of the most used of any propagation skill has on any weapon. It's like with multi-hit, theoretically, Blaze and Hand Crossbow should be the best payoff for prop. But I never take Hand Crow because I was thinking about Blaze. Yeah, but I agree with you. Like, I think that given that it's so AP effective, or AP efficient, I guess I should say. That's the correct way of saying that. It hypothetically should be. Now let's see if we trying to see if there's a spot. What this'll buy us some time. You're gonna do the runaround if we're not careful. All right, we'll use our potion of stone. I think right now it's worth running you all the way around like this, and then running you like this. Just trying to as much as possible tank ourselves when we can. You get out of here. Okay, so let's see. So you can take a step back. Pick off this friendo. Let's start with a Blaze here. Pretty unlikely to have too much collateral damage. This bat is fine for the moment. Oh, Illustrious. Have you seen any of the screenshots or things that have been floating around? I'm very, very excited. I think it's been going really well, and huge credit goes to to Abigail, who has been lending some tireless help. But yeah, I think there's something interesting that we got going on here. Yeah, basically where we've gotten to is, I mean, at some point you're going to come in, right? Where we've gotten to is the place where we're starting to, a lot of the values we're starting to add are no longer from the game, but instead addendum things that we need to do to make the aggregations make sense. And that's kind of where we are. Yes, Adex. New guide is coming. The guide will be a guide to the damage calculations of the last spell with an eye on making people better at leveling up efficiently and effectively. That's the concept. And yeah, it's very spreadsheet heavy, a lot like the corpse piles one, but I think it's going to be very interesting. Let's see, nobody's coming. Actually, yeah, this is the better place. We should do this and this. And then I think this one never going to end up anywhere useful. That was they were voted most likely to just be in an awkward place forever. We're taking some hits on our hammer, bro. I don't mind the hammer right now, if I'm being honest. I certainly could be more efficient in my application of stuff. We did spend more mana than I wanted to. Oh, nice, Adex. Similar concept for sure. Hey, Zakar, welcome. Welcome on in. Let's see, you took more damage than you're going to heal up, which I'm a little sad about, but for the most part, I think we did okay there. This house has to move, though. That's the one thing that I'm struggling with right now. Is I feel like this house absolutely needs to move. And I'm not sure when I'm supposed to move it. Yeah, I mean, I think understanding the formulas and numerics under games is a really, really important facet of getting better at them. Skill range, accuracy, resistance. It's kind of okay. It's not level 1, though. I want a level 1 item here. Yeah, we have a better one of those. Gosh, these drops have been pretty unfortunate. I will take the silver hand crossbow, but I'm annoyed we haven't found any higher level items. I think our hero that I identified as poison hero can pick this up without me missing the hammer too much. I know I said I liked the hammer, but... And now we can... It is really awkward. Yeah, but I wasn't going for gold, Abigail. I'm still trying to level up. I'm still trying to get my heroes firing on all. This one I am going to destroy and move. That's going to be my one concession. This one I'll leave over here, but let's get that in place. I want to get my third gold mine up and operational. Yes, 100% demolish walls, Abigail. That one you're not going to get any arguments out of me. These are the early nights, And I'm not worried about things getting to my base, even if I don't build walls. I'm just interested in making sure that I'm maximizing corpse pile goodness. That's my goal. And then we're going to do these. We could go all 4 and get back 96 gold. Yeah, I think the opportunity cost is good here. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yes, I demolish 4-size ruins that are in the way, 100%. I keep them if they're tucked away so that I can grab them like I grabbed that one, but 100% I am in that. 4-size ruins are better in terms of gold, but not in terms of gold and materials. But I still don't think it's worth hanging on to them if they're going to cause panic. So let's see. What do we have here? So this can go away. We're done with that. Ronin armor, I'm not too excited about. Power staffs performed really well for me last time. I don't think we need that. I mean, meteor rings are clearly the answer. Anyone who tells you otherwise is out to lunch. But I think our gear is not terrible, so I might invest more in economy here. We just can't get that many upgrades to our gold mines. That's the thing. I'm tempted though. I'm tempted to grab, I mean, we've got all of our first level houses, so we could grab 1 gold mine upgrade, and then we might be able to eke out a second one. I think we still have some sleeper gear that's not important. Like, do we care about the light armor? Maybe a little, actually. Mana ring, though, I think can go. Stone's potion can go. Did that get us there? What do we need to get? We need to get 72? Yeah, okay. Second gold upgrade, I think, is a big get. Please think of economy. I am thinking of economy. I resent your claim that I'm not. I built 3 gold mines. I think we're gonna try and do this one. We're gonna try and do this one like this, I think. Yeah, and I'm gonna save up. We'll start doing walls next time, probably.